is just identify you.
You don't have...
Listen. And then after that, you're on your way.
But I have to be...
Listen.
There has to be a crime, man. I'm not breaking the law. And under the law, 901-151, I'm not reaching for anything.
Can you be stopped by the police for simply going fishing? According to this officer, the answer's yes. This man was just minding his own business when an officer approached him with a classic vague excuse, a call about a suspicious person. That so-called check-in immediately turned into an unlawful demand for his ID, even though no crime had been committed. But this officer just made a huge mistake. He tried to intimidate a man who knows the law far better than he does. You're about to watch him get a full-blown lesson in constitutional rights that leaves him completely speechless.
What up, dude? Man, I get it. Yeah.
You got your ID and your license and all that?
Yeah, I got all that stuff.
Oh, can I see it?
Yeah, no. If you look at the 379... No, hear me out. Under the 379 statutes, if you actually read 379, it pertains to Fish and Wildlife Commission officers. I do have a valid fishing license, and I'm clearly going fishing. Under 901-151, unless you suspect me of a crime, have committed a crime, or about to commit a crime.
Okay, so I have had numerous calls.
That's fine.
Citizens.
Right.
Okay. So at this point, right now, all I'm trying to do is just identify you.
You don't have...
Listen. And then after that, you're on your way. I understand, you know.
But I have to be...
Listen.
There has to be a crime, man. I'm not trying to be hard about this. They run my name across the state of Florida. Obviously, I'm the guy that goes around the state of Florida doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I do this. Like, this is what I do. I'm not breaking the law. And under the law, 901-151, I'm not reaching for anything, but I'm going to gladly show you. It's just a cigarette. I don't litter. See how good I am? See how I'm not trying to break any laws?
You're good, dude.
I get it, dude.
I'm not out here saying that, you know, you are.
Fishing, those are all the dates.
Can I see it?
Under Florida law, I've just done you a solid by saying, here's my fishing license. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to run my name through David, NCIC, FCIC, all those other databases that pertain nothing to do with my fishing license. Nothing. Right now, if we're questioning my fishing license, which I clearly have, you can call FWC and they can come out and check it. Because right now, all I'm doing is trying to go fishing to that park right down the road here. Like right at the end of this block. And that's all I'm doing, is just going fishing, man.
Okay.
Unless you suspect me of a crime, but if you suspect it, then I'll gladly give you everything you're entitled to. Unless you suspect me of it. If you don't suspect me of it, I would just like to kind of go on my day and just move about. And under 901-151, what crime am I committing?
So, and it doesn't have to be a commission of a crime. It can be the investigation.
You can investigate all you want.
But listen, at this point, for us, this is a suspicious person call.
But suspicion isn't until you came out here, and I'm telling you I'm going fishing. So we've just dispelled the suspicion part now. We're past suspicion. I'm not suspicion because the person that called, suspicious person. You come out here, you meet me, I'm going fishing. The suspicion part is now over.
Okay, but
right?
Listen, what I'm saying is the suspicion part isn't over for me, because how do I know that you're allowed to carry? How do I know that you're not a convicted felon?
Florida,
you're not supposed to be
Florida
with a firearm.
I can pull up a case law for you. It's called Florida versus JL, State versus JL. The guy was a convicted felon. He had a firearm on him, left it in the back of an Uber, and when they went through the whole court proceedings, they threw it out because there was no suspicion of a crime. They didn't have the right to identify him because they didn't know if he'd broken a law yet. That's the key thing about 901-151. State versus J.L.
Right, look that up. Show that to him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not going anywhere. Right there. asserts that the police officer did not have the requisite reasonable suspicion to justify a stop or frisk, that consequently the seizure of the firearm was unconstitutional. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the federal case law. This came straight out of Florida. It actually came out where I live. I know about this case law, and the only reason I know about this case law is because these are very pertinent to my constitutional rights. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be a hard butt about this. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. But what I am saying is that I am lawfully doing what, by law, to a T right now. And unless I am suspected of a crime, you can't ID me, man. Like, I literally have a fishing license valid. It's valid till July of this year. I'm going fishing, I'm going crabbing. This is what the net's for. You know, like, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. I'm really not.
I know. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You're good.
Like, yeah, if you are, I'm literally gonna be right up here at the end of the block,
Yeah.
right at the thing, and I think there's fishing there. I don't know 100% yet until I usually get to where I'm going fishing. If there's a sign that says no fishing, I'll just be.
There used to be one. I'm not sure.
If there is a sign there that says no fishing and I see it, I'm turning my butt around and I'll go right back to my car and I'll be done. But like I said, I'm pretty sure there's fishing. People told me there's fishing over here, so.
Yeah, people have been out here fishing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think we're good. All right.
This officer thought he was just stopping a fisherman. He had no idea he was about to get a lesson in Florida law. This citizen didn't just know his rights, he cited the specific statutes to the officers, chapter and verse. Faced with a man who knew the law better than they did, both cops were left utterly speechless and forced to retreat. This entire interaction is a masterclass in how to dismantle an unlawful stop with pure knowledge. It's the ultimate proof that the most powerful defense you have is a clear and confident understanding of the law.